Bad News Eagles, PALOMA.org. Like that name. They do need an org. Let's see if they're gonna earn it. Uh-oh, the names are gonna make our lives difficult here, Alan.
Oh my lord. Okay. We'll call them numbers for now. Even the one we can read, Mike, is
right, we can read them in the kill feed.
incomprehensible.
It's all good. Sinnax going to get dropped, but Laner does trade it out. Here we go. All right, 2 kills on for Laner. Can't quite hold on to the space, but the bomb's being planted for B. This was a bait. It was all a bait. It was all a ruse, Alan. The rotations were, in fact, pulled, but now Paloma need to get these remaining players over as quickly as possible.
Well, we've got a kit, and we got a flashbang. The time is dwindling a tad. Two stooped up here in towards the cave, and they need to clear this. That flashbang comes in. That's a perfect flash for Regon. What happened? Looking the wrong way. Can't find the kill. GXX just connects with 2. What a bonkers pistol, GXX. You're a madman.
He is a madman. Just enough time as well to get the defuse. Seconds to spare. He's just flawless on it. Nicely done. Great retake there for the Bad News Eagles.
I still can't handle these names. This is amazing.
It's going to present a bit of a challenge as we figure out who's what on the numbers. But they do actually have names, folks.
Maybe this is for the new season, Mike.
Sorted.
For the new season, our overlords at ESL have decided we need to cast with training weights on to get better. So they've removed the names to make us work harder.
It's kind of just a memory game, right? You have to remember what everyone is associated with the number. isooo gonna get the first kill. They're all bunched up though, so I don't know what his number is. Oh, that's a fun fact. Sinnax going to connect onto 1. And the clear in the donut looks good for a moment. Juanflatroo, though, shuts it down.
Oh, not looking good.
It's now looking pretty dire. Good kill from Scenarii. They hang on, no bomb plant.
Yeah, A-site be like that. If you don't, you know, smoke off all the choke points, it's just too easy to generate those crossfires. And they went into the blender, the Paloma blender. Got chewed up, spat out the other side. And that was the force buy. So back on the eco now. And Bad News Eagles feeling pretty good. GXX just a couple rounds in, 4K on the pistol, no one there. He's had a good, I'd say, good month or so. Throwing the RMR as well for good measure, and yeah, he'll be happy how this one's kicking off. Okay.
My question is, who is 6XDXP9?
Let me decipher.
Because that's also his name in the server.
I actually need the Rosetta Stone to decipher this name.
I'm deeply confused.
Let's
see.
Is it Casey?
No, he's still showing his 6XDXP9 in HLTV as well, so it's not Casey.
Okay,
so I
right.
don't know what's going on there.
It's Olymp.
I guess it has to be. Maybe? Unless they've replaced him with a player who's named 6XDXP9, in which case, no thank you. Oh. We're having some fun early on here. Scenarii might not be having some fun with this take. There's no utility, so he might just spray them all down. But it is a case of right time, right place. They're all just coming out B main. They want a bomb plant out of this. A bomb plant will likely have guaranteed. Scenarii, maybe put that util away and just shoot. Can't deny the bomb, but he does stay alive, so this retake should be solid. This first kill's huge. ISO finds it. That's a massive one to find, and now they may actually be able to hold on to this. Still don't have the armor. Really don't want to give the protracted fight if they can avoid it. But the lineup! They forgot about ISO! You can't forget about ISO! And that's going to be the round.
That's a catastrophe. That was barely anything invested. Wow. Okay. Early frags getting 1 on A off of Tech 9. And it just snowballs. Disaster for Bad News Eagles. And look at the money. It's just tragic. And they've said, we're only on 1-9 loss bonus. We can't save into a good investment. So We might as well just buy up now. Deagle's in the mix. Bit of nadage. But this is far from perfect. Oh, playing with fire there is the AWP.
This is still one of these rounds where, frankly, the Bad News Eagles could pull it back. Armor Deegs, never count them out. Paloma playing spread in this one initially. But that was a huge round to take through, considering the lack of armor, considering the lack of resources, and SNX is going to find himself an opener as Scenario wanted to get a little adventurous. Speaking of adventurous, Juanflatroo. He's called for rotations back over. Been a lot of B hits early on. And Paloma once again seem like they are going to group in mass for this B take.
One flashbang is all the Bad News Eagles really have. That's primed for this ramp side. Synopsy's got that ready to go, so that feels like the only route into this round if you're Bad News Eagles. A killer popper and plenty of frags on the Deegs.
Ooh, flashbang's good. First kill is as well. Juanflatroo can't quite get around the corner, but Synopsy's there immediately. Dancing around the pillar, should be a dead man. Is indeed well controlled from Paloma here. Rygon and GXX could still make things interesting, but it's going to require Rygon, I think, to pop off. No one's watching Cave. No one's watching Cave. He can just get out. No one's watching Cave. Oh, doesn't even need to hit the first shot. Now there's
no
distraction. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do they know where the last is? Rifles being fumbled around on the site. Now they know the position to swing in the kill on. Rygon's got it. Op retrieved. Gun retrieved. Everything working out for the Bad News Eagles.
2v3 on pistols. Ooh, no, Paloma. Big mistake, big mistake. Just no communication. Nobody expected a player to come out of the cave, the dark area. And we've seen calamities for both sides now traded. Bad News Eagles, though, will take that any day of the week. They've now got a full investment. All power on GXX as well. And all the nades in the world for the rest of the players. So, yeah. Tit for tat, punch for punch. And now all eyes on Paloma because they're out of cash.
GXX. I mean, I like this adjustment, right? You've been getting a lot of early B presence, so you send the op out to go looking. Problem is, here's the change of pitch from Paloma. Rygon knows he's on notice. Good damage, but not a kill. Kill would have been nice there, and they do find it eventually from Donut. It's going to be a retake, though. The bomb plant with Donut lost is challenging. You're going to lose 6x TXP9. Juanflatroo making this look easy, finding more, all onto this one last man, who we will just know as Paloma. Paloma in the clutch. First one found, second as well. It's SNX, and SNX is making it happen. SNX, GXX, who's the better X? In this moment, GXX manages to bring it through, but my God, does that get close to destruction? SNX nearly making magic happen here.
Been a bizarre game so far. And I really wonder if Paloma are going to buy again. It's got to be tempting. You know Bad News Eagles have nothing in reserve, and here it comes. 3 Galils. 1 AK in the mix. Nades is good. And then this is the right call, Mike. Stay aggressive with the economy. Try and break this CT cache early, and that's how you really could rack up a good helping of T rounds. But SNX, man. Couldn't have done anything more. That was amazing.
Spray down. Rygon taking 2, looking for more. This time gonna be overwhelmed though, and SNX continuing to find form. Oh my goodness, they made a round of this. They've made a round of this. It was looking like it was just gonna be a complete hash, but instead, a chance to get this bomb planted. 6x DXP9 now alone. Bomb gonna be forced down to dirt. GXX might just be able to deny this. Shot miss, so at least the bomb plant money comes through, but a chance at this round, that's a bigger ask. 6x will, I think, try and isolate the fight, but Scenario in the smoke fade has it. No problem there. These rounds are so close, though, Alan. The economy's never really been able to properly build up, and Bad News Eagles, they still cement their lead with 4 ahead of their opponent.
Yeah, two ways to look at it. On the one hand, bNE.Eagles are winning these rounds. And they're racking up a lot in the process. But as mentioned, it's been far from clean. They never had any economic control. And with that bomb plant, Paloma, at the same school of thought of the previous round, just going to buy again, keep up this pressure. This time, though, they're much lesser on the nades, actually, because they've opted to go for AKs across the board. And it's got to be a contact play, I think. I don't think you've got the nades here to really string out a default. Run boost doesn't connect, and fortunately for GXX, there isn't anybody ready and waiting to punish that one.
Swing through the smoke. The catch. Scenarii takes 2. And now it's looking like a good hold. Juanflatroo up on the flank. Well, this player on site is very much isolated. What I'd be able to do here in Cave, in Jaguar. Not much. ISO is isolated. Down he goes. So it is only the man of mystery, 6X DXP9. Catches a shot back the other way, and GXX will try him.
No bomb plant. No bomb plant. That was by far the cleanest. Reason Paloma goes through that smoke is because they just don't feel like they got the nades to do anything else. Got to get super aggressive. And Scenarii Red is ready for that one. Fletcher as well. Shipping in from Jaguar. And that will do a lot. That will do a lot just to stabilize these rounds, stabilize this money. And it's just the pistol armor now for Paloma, and 5 set up for B. I think I know where they're going.
Okay, in they are. That's a hail of flashbangs. That's a fury. Scenarii comes on the business end of that Tech 9, but the nades are good. The bomb is down, and now the ops posted up on the angle. If Paloma can get this kill in Cave, maybe they got a chance. But other Paloma will need to stay alive. Here's the kill. All right, it was SNX. Who has been quite good so far this game. Might allow them to just retrieve the bomb, but no. Rygon says distinctly no. You gotta swing. The SNX does connect, but not for long. Sinnopsyy takes that through. Again, a round where not many survive for the bNE.Eagles, but at this point they've got enough of those that it's okay.
When in doubt, it seems we are watching SNX. He needs to always be alive, right at the end of the round.
Well, I figured out his placement now. He's right at the bottom. SNX is right at the bottom. Still figuring out everybody else. I think second from the bottom is ISO. I think. And then the 2 above them I'm still working on. They haven't been in the kill feed.
Yeah, please send me a diagram when you decipher this one.
We're having some fun. I actually think 6X DXP9 may be named 6X DXP9.
No,
I'm not
he's
sure about
not.
that one. It might be.
That name, okay, if you haven't worked it out yet, Mike. First and last, and then 2 smiley faces in the middle.
Yeah.
Is his name. Hang on. The teaser and donut.
Yeah, how'd they get here? How'd they find that kill? Apparently, Rygon does not know how they got here, because he is not aware of it at all. But the bomb's going out towards B, and they've got that kill as well. Nice one for SNX. The site lost major numbers on, and we've talked about it. The money hasn't been sustained here for the bNE.Eagles, so get on quickly. Juanflatroo finds the first. Molotov down. That would have been a huge kill, but no, it goes back the other way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's all falling apart here. ISO, that was a massive one defining towards the back of sight, and GXX knows he's pinched on, knows there's no getting away. So finally, Paloma get to crack through with their second round, and what a way to do it.
Speedy one. I'm not sure what happened there for bNE because they must have been playing heavy mid or maybe a freebie start. They seem to give all of A at the start. And then they cede all of B as they rotate off. So they just gave up the whole map, essentially. And that's a little bit too much to ask unless you're truly sensational in those retakes. Clearly, that one didn't pan out. So pause comes in. Can you imagine this is from bNE.Eagles to even out the cash here? There is quite a lot of money in play, but need to juggle that around. Do some cooking of the books. And then we'll have a good bite.
Juanflatroo, what's going on here? He's communing with the heavens. Summoning up some more CS power.
Why isn't Juanflatroo dropped to FAMAS?
He needs that money for the future. For the future.
He's a hoarder. He's a hoarder.
He's a hoarder. Oh, nice nade. All right, here we go. It's on. Oh, Scenario nearly put a bullet in Juanflatroo's face while blinded. They got so lucky on that one. And as a result, Juanflatroo's going to be able to spray down too. Oh, my goodness. My heart rate's still extended. They've got the bomb as well. It's all left to SNX. Well, he has been good. This would require some greatness. Has he been spotted? Not quite yet, but they certainly have to be aware. And as Rygon works his way back in from the window. Good flash. He's done for. CSNopsyy takes it out. This is finally the clean round that Bad News Eagles have been looking for, and it comes on a broken bye.
Do you think bNE.juanflatroo didn't drop because he knew he had foresight? He saw in the crystal ball. If he handed over a rifle,
he would have been TK.
To Scenario, yes, he would have been shot in the back of the head and died.
Yeah, I think that's what he was doing in spawn when he was waving his head back and forth.
Ah, you're right. Yes,
with the
he was hallucinating.
He was listening to the portents, and he realized that the only way to get out of that is if it's a P250 for Rygon.
Paloma's used all their nades, and we've got 1 minute 40 left.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not great for Paloma.
I think we're going to get a B contact play.
Well, I think you see the key is going to be if Paloma makes a play off of Paloma's contact, and then Paloma can make a trade of that situation.
Paloma's having a hell of a game. He's already up to 9, 12, 29 frags, 11 rounds. He's got a few deaths in the mix, but we'll let him off.
You know, sometimes you just got to frag. Sometimes you just got to frag, Juanflatroo says as he steps into the Molotov and finds 2 and the bomb. Why not? Just Juanflatroo things. He's having a game. 14-7 is the scoreline. Not quite GXX numbers of survival, but Juanflatroo has never been a player who's been shy about taking contact. And it's going to pay off once again. Juanflatroo, 3rd kill of the round. You got 6xDXP9 wandering around on A.
I don't think Regon saw this. This could actually get messy very fast.
Oh, no. Rounds back on. Rounds back on. 6xDXP9. The vital flank. It's going to take a while to develop. They've only got 30 seconds, Alan. That's the problem. He can't make a footstep here, and he knows it. But if he finds his kill for free onto GXX, then suddenly you got players. Oh, GXX. Presence of mind. I bet he didn't think he was there on the timing, but I bet Rygon said, yo, I've abandoned A. They could be through Donut.
He was thinking there could be a mid push. Not that there's been a donut through CT spawn push.
Effectively the same thing. And Paloma going to be shot in the back. It's laner. Okay, this one's laner. So 2nd from the top is laner. We're piecing it together, which means that 3rd from the top has to be MCH? Casey. Yeah, you're right. Casey is. So then 6xDXP9 has to be Michal, if that's who that is.
Yeah, it could be the other one.
It could be the other one.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, hold on. Let me check.
Listed on.
It could be
Olymp.
It could be Olymp, or it could be Michal.
Hang on. Didn't we establish that? I thought ISO was the player.
ISO is in the server, so ISO is in fact not been replaced, which was
it's probably Olymp then.
All right, so that would match up with
their roster on HOTV.
There we go. So 6xDXP9 is in fact maybe Olymp, probably Olymp, or it's 6xDXP9.
I'm going to check on ASCA. I've had enough. I'm going to find out once and for all.
I'm having fun with this. His ESCA name's just going to be 6xDXP9. You're going to be back to square one.
I'd rather know I'm at square one than have accepted
faster
defeat.
Play. Again here from Paloma. They catch a little bit of damage off the nades, but nothing catastrophic. This time they actually do have some nades to answer back. Continue to get tickled up here. It's been in sum total a very good half for the Bad News Eagles, but a ton of these rounds have been maybe a bit friskier than we would be expecting. Juanflatroo and Scenario setting up here on the B site. And I mean, based on the posturing, this is definitely what Paloma's going to do, because they've got no one towards A. They got no information. They have 6xDXP9 holding way back on the flank. But Juanflatroo has just found the first. That confirms the bomb as well. Realize Lanar is close. Not quite. And Lanar will be able to take advantage of that. They hold on to cave control. Scenario is going to get aggressive again. This is bold, and it works because CSNopsyy goes for the push at the same time. So This is looking like it's probably just about done. We got Casey here. Casey and a Mac 10. Casey and a Mac 10. And goodbye, Casey.
I bring good news, Mike.
Okay.
I have cracked the Da Vinci code.
Of 6xDXP9?
I have. This is Olymp.
Okay.
Because he
Confirmed
has
Olymp.
his real name is the same on ESEA as Olymp's is on Wikipedia.
But is his ESEA name 6xDXP9?
Yes.
Ah! I'm gonna keep calling him 6xDXP9.
You can't do this.
I
can't do this
I can
to
say
the
it really
fans.
quickly. 6xDXP9. It's kind of great. I see no issues here.
No.
If you wanted to be Olymp, you should get consistent branding on his account. Here's the swing. Woo! Rygon! Climbing. Watch, GXX is here as well. They're playing with the double ops, and the double ops will die. And that's why you don't typically play double ops on the same site. Bit unusual. The smoke push. Juanflatroo is dead. Juanflatroo is dead. This round is looking like it might be over. Sinnopsyy needs to pull off the hero play here. Yes, for the first, but now he's alone, and down he goes. Okay, heck of a time to get back into this half. Already allowed double digits, but Paloma could make a run of these last few.
Yeah. They're having a few of these rounds where they just rock up at maximum speed, and it seems to work. Simpler rounds are going better for Paloma than the slow, strung out ones. They just get picked apart. It's these are ones where they can be a little bit punchy. They clearly got the individuals, even if we can't tell who's who. They've got some individuals. That's all I can inform you of. So is this Casey? Remind me.
Oh, this is Laner. Laner is their offer. Casey is right below him on the board. And now, he's right below him in survival. But they're stuck here. Oh, okay. All right. Time to go in for 6xDXP9 or Olymp. The man formerly known as Olymp. But he's not limp in this round. More of the O than the limp, if you know what I'm saying.
You're so funny.
You know what I mean here. What? Oh my god. Definitely not limp here. He's going to be left to the 1v1 though. He's done the damage. 3 huge kills in towards mid. Gives a chance here. Chance. The laner. Laner will take advantage of that to try and get a bomb down, but he doesn't realize Scenario's gone all the way back around the world. Not planning the bomb laner. Coming off of it. He's got the read. How has he got it? How has he done it? It doesn't matter. It's a 4th round on the board for Paloma.
How did he know to drop peek that side? That's amazing.
Just God instincts.
Presence of mind.
Sense.
It's almost like he's 5 mines into 1. Just that smart. And Baddies goes out of money. It's last round. Of course, they have to buy. This heart has been forwarded with trouble. This could easily have been 8-7 Paloma, if not more. So, been a bit touch and go. And as a result of that, we're out of money. Only Sinnopsyy's happy with his buy. Everyone else is feeling a little dear.
Birds are chirping. The mollies are flying. And, well, the last time a broken buy came through for the Bad News Eagles, they did actually convert it, so... Can't say they're done. Does ISO really want to go for this first peek with a bomb? Lots of util sailing in. Seems like the answer may be yes. The answer may surprise you. Casey will clear the corner. That's first contact. Nice clear from Casey. Didn't actually get swung from the cave player. Casey gets the second as well. The third. Why not have a Casey round? Here we go. It's looking good, and it's all just on a GXX. He's got a dig to try and make magic happen here. They're even rotating the ball just to be diligent. No, they pulled him over, but here's going to be killing blow. Olymp will seal the deal to send us to the half with a 5-10 scoreline. We're back here. Some much needed rounds at the end there for Paloma. They give themselves a chance at the fight. It was looking dire for a long time, but finally cracked through and realized the promise of all those close rounds. Bad News Eagles looking to get things right back on track here with this piss around. And in towards A they go. Immediate answers here for 6xDXP9.
And they're turning around. Wow, look at that. Too much contact on A. Couldn't get out for control. And it's the right call, Mike. It's a disaster going out on A if you haven't gained ground, especially if those nades are fading. Problem is, Paloma's got the same sort of read. 2 on B now, and this man in mid, Casey, is probing as well.
Oh. All right. Here we go. SNX. Be able to do it.
Come on!
Oh, damn it! No kills yet, and nothing. Uh-oh. Pissed around, looking a little over. Need a hero play from Casey, but... Alright. Casey put that last round away in the first half. Casey, looking like he might do the same. Reloading. Gets past. Gets the shot on. No kit means they just need to buy time, and Raygun's doing a decent job of that, but Synopsy will be needed for the clutch. That one got way too hairy.
Do you think Paloma is actually an octopus that is playing on every PC at the same time?
I like this theory. Or some sort of like, it's like a hive mind, right?
Yes.
Controlling 5 bodies at once.
Yes, exactly.
Like an alien. Have you seen Independence Day?
Yes.
Yeah, so like those aliens where they can mind control people.
I haven't seen it for a while. It wasn't a very good film, from what I remember.
It's a great movie.
Does it not end with trying to kill the
it.
mothership, right?
Yeah. You should rewatch it. It's a classic.
Isn't there some geezer that just flies up in his own plane? Am I remembering correctly?
Don't spoil the movie for the audience. If you
it's only been out for what, 20
Day,
years or something.
Probably longer than that. I feel like it's an late 80s movie.
I don't think so. No. I think it's late 90s, early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Let's
I think
see.
it is.
Let's see. 1996. You're right. I had it too early. Peak Will Smith.
That film is as old as me.
GXX.
I think it's probably aged better.
It's a big round for that. You've aged better than that movie.
No, opposite.
You think the movie's aged better than you?
Probably, yeah.
It's a good movie. Genuinely a really good time. I don't think it's a work of cinema, but it is a very entertaining movie.
I need to watch it again. It's been a while. Has been a while. And the bye's out for Bad News Eagles. Both teams, in fact. Like a head arm on a couple of players, so maybe Scenarii can chip away at those unprotected scouts. Bit of a duel being taken here on connector onto Reload, but actually the main thrust is on A, and Synopsy thrust is... lead bullet straight to the head of that player. Olymp.
Doing a lot of thrusting, eh? That's a big one for Casey, though. That's a big find in from Donut. That gives them the chance to play in this retake. The bomb will likely be planted. They can't kill this Donut player, so there's no way they can have a safe plant. Scenari's low as well, and now it's falling apart. It's falling apart. Bad News Eagles, they had the space, but they just couldn't hang on to it. Casey, monstrous here. All right. Casey has come alive in like the last 6 rounds, starting in the end of the last half and then carrying through here. And that's a huge thing for Paloma to find.
I think he was 4-11.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was definitely around that sort of number. And, yeah, at least somebody's punching. We've also got Olymp at the top doing pretty well. So, it's not like there haven't been individuals here. Bad News Eagles have certainly closed rounds a lot better when it got late in laughter plants. That's what we saw a lot in that first half. And what's the buy, lads? Ooh, juggling around. A couple AKs. There's not going to be a lot else. Deagles on the others. Nades isn't perfect, so... opportunity here for Paloma.
You tell me there's a chance. You're telling me.
So would you say this game is reminiscent of the Independence Day plot?
Let's see. Can I make this metaphor work? No.
Aren't the
No, I
humans
don't think so.
losing badly until the end?
Yeah, but I think in this instance, right, Paloma is more of the collective and Bad News Eagles are more of the individuals, which is the primary contrast between the humans and the aliens, I feel like. It's kind of like the inverse. Paloma are the underdog, though, so I guess you can make that argument there. Yeah, we'll go with the underdog storyline. Who's Will Smith? Is it Paloma, or Paloma?
He's just all of them. He's that much of a man.
It's the guy who plays the president. I'm trying to remember his name. He did the classic Independence Day president. It's a good one. It's a good one. Scenery. That's one, but Casey is the man of the hour. My goodness. And now they've got the A site. Let's see if they can hang on to it and actually get a bomb plant this time.
They're wasting time here. They haven't... Where's that smoke? That's on
They're going to leave. They're going to rotate. Okay. They're going to rotate. Synopsy's got B, or is about to. So this is just going to be GXX trying to hold them in place while the bomb rotates. But you can see Juanflatroo slowed down because he's wary that someone might have pushed elbow. They haven't. And once he realizes that, it might be time for a little sprinty sprint.
He needs to go.
He needs to go. Sprinty sprint. Sprinty sprint. Sprinty sprint. There we go. All right. The chains are off. The leash is off. He's running. He's sprinting it. Still would have to be a little wary that someone could have pushed down mid, but they haven't. So fortunately, this little harebrained scheme from the Bad News Eagles hasn't been found out.
I think they're starting to realize now it's on sub 15.
But now GXX is going to be able to play in on the flank.
This is going to
work out really nicely. Synopsy will make first contact. They're going to focus in. GXX comes in on the flank. Juanflatroo actually finds first contact anyway. This is paying out for the Bad News Eagles. Looking bad here. Now that flank needs to get activated, though. Oh, a little too late. Little too late. GXX on the angle. Trying to play the patient game. If they just got a smoke for this bomb, there's not much he could do about it. They don't, though. Bomb's not playing it for him. They do, in fact, have the smoke. Better move now. GXX. Defuse is going to be on, and they get the round. So close for the Bad News Eagles. So close to pulling that out. GXX just too slow to activate.
I think if you're going to blame anyone, you need to blame his teammates. Why not just stay alive? You've got the ultimate insurance policy. You know that GXX is going to win you the round. As long as you don't fall quickly. So, we weren't really on board with them, but I suspect they overfaced a little bit. That would be my hunch. And another window for Paloma. I've still got a feeling this game is going to be disappointing in the end result, because Paloma might take this close, but they left too much on the table in that first half. There was too many rounds that went so close. They were so close to breaking that money early on. And they only needed, honestly, one of those rounds at the start of their TSO campaign. And this is an even game now. So, yeah, still more work to do.
This is ancient. Now, work can come through at any moment, at any time. That's what Paloma are going to be looking to put in here. Util sailing out. Space being taken in towards mid for the Bad News Eagles, and they've got it. It's not contested in the slightest. They've got all this room to rumble. Now it seems like this K fight might be huge, as SNX tries to hold the line. Or as he is better known, Paloma. They're going to test Donut. This is Casey, I think. Casey's been ridiculous since the half switch. Scoreline maybe doesn't show exactly how impactful it's been, but it really has been just a night and day situation. GXX going to get caught and dropped. Casey, the off angle pays off. Now we can fall away. Man up. Bad News Eagles making some very individual plays, get individually checked. This is sort of the downfall of their playstyle sometimes. They leave a lot to the individuals. They leave people solo. And so if you just get killed, there ain't no way to trade.
This duel's big. I think SNX spotted. There goes the flashbang. Lena takes up the angle, and we've got 3, soon to be 4 on this side of the map. Very telegraphed. A push doing wonders for the rotates.
With Juanflatroo, though, they could rotate off. That killed. Oh, I mean, he's still got mid secured, right? They're thinking about it. They're going for it. They're going for it. Timing going to be everything here, though. 6xDX, P9. The timing catches the bomb, drops that. The second not quite found, but it is just Scenary left alive. This round's disastrous. Scenary is just going to try and save. And, well, that is a catastrophe. Big round for Paloma to find.
Bad News Eagles have not had a lot of success since the switch, and we've already got into these gun rounds. And that scoreline is closing up awfully quickly. 4 alive as well. Oh, they didn't actually clear out Scenario. That could have been amazing. But even so, 4 alive. Money is racking up quickly. And this almost certainly has to be a save from the Bad News Eagles. Just looking at Scenario on this AK and saying, can you find an opening for us? Can you find some space? Casey has been unkillable in Donut so far this half. I feel like he's won every duel. And they need to adjust their approach to that area of the map because he is just fragging them every time. They're getting no space in that area for free.
Aggression, check. Oh, this plays into the
no.
Bad News Eagles' hands. The double push. I don't mind the idea, but in this instance, it goes against them. A trade potential. Okay, ISO, it's back on. Holding on to this cave position would be huge, and he's going to be able to maintain it at least for the moment. Bomb will be planted, but look, they've got no utility. They got no armor. They need to plant now because holding up in this post is going to be nigh on impossible unless CSNopsyy kills everybody. Bomb down, 2-on-2. No armor remaining. How do Paloma want to approach this? Slow to get in as laner. That means a lot of pressure on the Casey early.
There's so much pressure on this cave fight. There's also guns on the ground here if Juanflatroo can get through. Oh, clearing the angle is Casey. Clearing the angle, 2-on-1. Just a Glock. Oh my lord.
GXX, this would be incredible. With a Glock, Smoke's gonna be out. Knows he has to pull the trigger, and so they're just gonna get away from him.
He's low.
Oh, he's low. He's low. He's low. Oh, knife!
No.
Knife can't land the blade. It gets him after the defuse. He'll get all the kills, but that doesn't matter. The round is there for Paloma.
What just happened?
He knifed over.
Oh my lord.
Over him.
Unbelievable. Not surprising to see a pause coming in. They're probably flabbergasted themselves. They can't get any of these rounds on the T side over the line. Ooh, well, it was, at the end of the day, it was still just an eco. But it was also a 5-on-3. So, food for thought, plenty of that for Bad News Eagles, but they need to focus up because they've got a great chance now. They've taken this money so low. There's going to be nothing left. Absolutely nothing. If they win this round, that's pretty much the map. Because there's nothing in reserve for Paloma, so they need to just calm down. This is the big round for them to just stabilize and just get this done before it gets out of control.
Enjoying GXX's butterfly skills? He is.
He's got skills, bro. Got
techers. Itching to get back in the fray.
Do you ever say techers in the States?
Techers?
Techers. It means like skills, but it used to be, particularly in the UK, said with regard to like keepy uppy with like footballs and stuff.
Is it like technical skills, but it's called techers?
Kind of. I assume that's the origin. I mean, everyone said it as a joke.
But is it one of those things that starts as a joke and then everyone starts actually saying it?
Everyone would say epic techers if you did like a cool move.
Ooh.
They can't kill him.
They can't kill him. Casey, he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. SNX gonna find another Casey, doubles up. That's bomb dropped. And now the Bad News Eagles, I mean, they're locked out of this one. Doesn't matter if you get an A. You got to battle into Donut, and there's a lot of players set up for a triangle of punishment if that does, in fact, come through. A smoke even here. Rygun wants to try and test to see if there's any gaps in that smoke, but Casey's close to it. This is a great play from Casey. Still get caught if he gets a little too antsy. Nope. Smoke fade works in his favor, and that's going to be devastation. Another massive play from Casey as he steps to the top of the board. 23 kills for the man. And this one's just shut down. Shut down. Great play from Donut. Even trying to go for the last here. They want the op out of his hands. GXX knows he's stuck. Trying to bait a response. There's no way he's getting out of this corner.
Falling apart. It's falling apart. A bomb plant also would have been great for Bad News Eagles to ensure another buy. This is getting out of control. They can't deal with Casey. It's just as simple as that. They can't go near the A bomb site because they can't trade him. And I'm a little bit. B's been pretty easy for them to get plants. I'm surprised they're not going that way more often. Yeah, they're buying up actually. Wow, everything thrown into this.
This is the moment if Paloma can close it here. Going the distance. Going the way, and they've looked so good since the half switch. Reminder, Bad News Eagles, 10-5 half. 2 rounds off the pistol. They haven't gotten anything since. This has been 5 in a row for Paloma. The young, plucky underdogs. The new guys up from advanced. They're making a real good case for it here in their first map of Challenger League. First ever map of Challenger League. Laner going to be pushed off the angle. Can't quite zero that one in. They're going to get SNX on the angle to make sure they can't just rock on towards B. Still, he has to stay alive. And this is huge positioning for Bad News Eagles to find early.
Ooh, B split, I think, is the call.
So
we've got GXX sticking around. Take. This is a rough fight if they catch wind.
Okay, first one found. Scenari takes it. And the second as well. Now it's over. It's over. You got to save. You got to save Paloma. You gotta save. The Bad News Eagles find a round when they desperately need it. They keep all 5 alive as well. They're hunting. I don't love the hunt.
They shouldn't hunt. They don't have the money.
Yeah, they really do need to keep this buy alive themselves. But let's see if they can take good old 6xDX P9's gun away. No. The answer is no. And now 2 guns have been dropped. And please stop hunting. Please. Please. Bad News Eagles. Please. Why? Why?
They're still going.
They're still going. Oh, Olympus not an opera.
That is a classic confirmation bias where Regan will be saying, why shouldn't I hunt? I headshot. I peek, I headshot. It always makes sense.
I got the off back. Plenty of money. Don't worry, guys. 3-for-1 conversion. Worth?
They have put Paloma into the sphere of a tough decision. Put it that way. What are they going to do? I mean, they've dropped... Laner's
already dropped
over.
the gun.
Yeah, he's dropped over 1 rifle. MP9s, FAMAS is on the other. That's best case scenario at the moment. I guess that loss bonus is so low that it didn't feel like saving here was an option, and maybe this pause is also a quick discussion of where this round is headed. Bad News Eagles making a meal of this Ancient so far after a monstrous CT side. Yeah, they need to stay stabilized. That was their best round for ages, and they need to continue in that vein.
Ooh, okay. First shot misses. That's a chance back in for the Bad News Eagles, but it's going to be SNX here in the corner. Molotov not spreading to him. He's still going to be a nuisance. They'll deal with it. Laner keeps it to even situation, and Casey back in the action. This is going close. This is going right down to the wire. And look at 6xDXP9 coming in from the flank. Prophet's already into sight, and that kill, 1 for 1 into the clutch. All about the element of surprise here. How does GXX read this? He goes in a cave. So now, 6xDXP9 is going to think he's gone A. Push through. And he has gone A. But in a manner that might surprise you.
I thought GXX was dead to right. I didn't think he'd ever expect a player to be coming from B ramp, but he has put himself in a good position. And look at his afterplot now. It's so strong. Only this smoke can give Olymp a chance.
Sees the bomb, though. Smoke's good. Oh, it's too far.
It's bad.
It's too far. GXX has the angle easily. And that's going to be a 14th round for the Bad News Eagles. And for all their fight, for all their attempts, for all their battle through this map, now Paloma are coming up against it, and they just might be a little short on change.
Cool. They're gonna save and hand over 5 map points. I think you have to, don't you? The buy is just going to be so dire, so dreadful. And I think we need to say a word on GXX. Whilst his teammates have been making some mistakes, been a little bit sloppy, he's putting on a slack show, we like to call it now, where the AWPer just decides we will be winning this game and cleans up every afterplant.
There's a cleanup kill early on. Jaguar, one of the cheeky positions that could have caught you off guard. Not going to be a problem now. Doesn't be a bit nervous about the fight, just because it's always a bit nerve-wracking, but SNX doesn't find anything out of that one. So now pressure on, and we'll just be ISO. All alone. It's looking like this one is done. Casey with a P250, this would be the most unreal clip of all. It's got one. Got an AK. Gonna save that AK, I'd imagine. Bad News Eagles, being how they are, they don't even have the bomb down, they're already hunting. This is a bit absurd.
Come on!
Oh my god. Soneri does seal the deal. They didn't even have the bomb planted, Alan, and 3 of them are already off of sight.
They killed him. Why are you complaining? They killed him.
Oh, they did. It worked. It worked. It's fine. That'll totally work at the major.
All right, here we go. There's also a couple buys in reserve here for Bad News Eagles. So all eyes on the Paloma boys. The nameless men. Faceless men. Change their faces.
Nice shot on. Laner, gonna connect. Let's see, the push out, aim in, it goes 1 for 1. That means the A-side defense lost. Casey has to go back to adjust that, but he hears Juanflatroo backing out of A main. I think he heard the footsteps all the way, so he's going to stick around in his donut spot and actually take up ground in towards mid. This is a risky gamble, but based on the information he got, it's absolutely correct. And now Casey's going to be in key position and maybe get a stab in from window. Oh, this peak could be massive. This peak
could be
away. Nuclear. He's got it. He's got it. Should be backing away here. Just holding on to the threat of this spot is huge. But one more dip, one more swing. The bomb dropped. All on to Juanflatroo now, who wants to do some damage. But Casey will not allow any of it. His 28th kill of the map found. This dude is a monster.
He's rocketed up so fast, hasn't he? Wow, he's got the same number as GXX. He is just been absolutely formidable. Completely formidable. In towards Donut. And now we're seeing that late round, early rounding, playing different places. He's still money for those kills. Big performance. And 4 left to go. Break the money here and, I don't know, 3 gun rounds maximum to follow for Bad News Eagles. And a quick pause to discuss. Because this is a good chance now just to get it done before this gets all too close.
I'm glad the Paloma get a chance to fight here. They've been so good, right? They've been so good on their map pick of Ancient. You just want them to be able to show the case their best form. Bad News Eagles get one through here now. That's fine. That's fine. They got a chance. But you need to have a chance. Bad News Eagles.
What's the call?
They're going fast B. Look at this presence outside B main. They catch an A though. Igon catches that with his chest. A threat on towards cave. Will start to take us to mid space.
Look at the response from Paloma. They've realized that the B is the point of contention. We should play 3 over. But they seed the cave control, the dark control. Oh, a deep ankle for Lena, but can't connect. So a lot of space now for Bad News Eagles, but there's still 3 in defense here, so tough nut to crack.
Not quite effective. Flashbang catches the first, but the second player wasn't expected. And now pressure on in a big way. This position, this has to go huge for ISO. Lost SNX. The donut, Casey. Casey, the hero of this map, is gone, and now options abound for the Bad News Eagles, and that means 6xDX P9 can't quite full rotate just yet. Capping the smoke on the fade. Laner is a dead man. He's way too exposed. It's all falling apart. It's all coming apart. It's unraveling at the seams. The bomb plant will be denied, but only for a moment. It doesn't matter. It's Bad News Eagles to take the map, to move up 1-0 in the series.
Oh, he was a little bit hairy. It reminds me a lot, actually, of Sprout on the first map yesterday. It looked very, very reminiscent of the number of scenarios where someone like GXX just has to win you a clutch to stop your money getting broken. But, I mean, there were some very good rounds in the mix. I still don't feel like I've seen the Bad News Eagles that I saw at the RMR. Exactly the same as Sprout. And